right, welcome back. Today is Thursday, May 21st, 2026. How's everybody doing on this second to last day of the week? And in many ways, it kind of is the last day of the week, right? Because we have a 3-day weekend coming up, unless you live in some communist dictatorship of a crap hole country. But here, in the best country in the world, in America, we have a 3-day weekend coming up. It's our Memorial Day weekend, where basically you have a cookout and get drunk. But the weather this weekend, at least where I live in Memorial Day, is going to be not great. And I love it. It is going to be cloudy and chilly and rainy all weekend long. I'm over the moon. As look at this. Like today, it was chilly, right? Today, it was beautiful, like 60-some degrees outside. And then tomorrow, it's going to be colder. Saturday, even colder. Sunday, it starts to get a little warmer. And then by Monday, it's getting even warmer. But look at that. Just rain and clouds every day. I am freaking loving this weather. And Henna, or should I say Mrs. Matthew, is in the chat room. The Miss Huna needs that username needs to be updated to the Mrs. Matthew. Oh wait, I should post this in the Discord. I forgot about that because I did not actually make an event in the Discord. So let me post this in the Discord really quick. Let me see. We're live. All right, there we go. Okay, so it has been posted in the Discord. What is this in the private rants? I'm a contractor at the office more of these hours. Guy next to me has done basically nothing all day, nor did they invite me to lunch. Amateurs. Well, Matthew, they didn't invite you to lunch probably because they're scared of you. Not that Henna should be scared of you, but your coworkers should be scared of you. They are scared. They're scared of your awesomeness. So it is but like I said, it's a 3-day weekend, and really, like, the weekend already kind of begins on. Well, you have the pre-kend, right? The pre-kend begins on Thursday lunchtime, Thursday noon. That's when the pre-kend begins. And then the weekend really begins Friday at noon. But I would say for a 3-day weekend, the math actually shifts and changes a little bit. So I think we're already in the weekend. Like, I think the pre-kend actually began yesterday, probably, but not yesterday at lunch. It probably began yesterday at 4 o'clock after work, right? Pre-kend begins on this weekend. It began at 4 o'clock yesterday, and now the weekend itself unofficially begins tomorrow. We've been told tomorrow that, like, we can tap out at like noon. So, but the problem there is when you tell people they can tap out at noon, that's basically telling people they don't have to tap in at all. Like, that's just like, hey, you know what? Take tomorrow off. But that's, you know, it gives an out because you're able to actually say, well, like, hey, I didn't tell people to take the day off. I just said that they can take off a little early. So, but, I'm excited for this weekend, boys. I am so excited. All right. Let me take a sip of my soda. Let's jump right into it because what we have, we're going to jump. We're not going to waste any time. We're not going to try and fool around with, like, figuring out why C# doesn't work and things like that. I think we have a good handle. I think we have a good design. We have a nice little language here. And this language is going to require more. It's going to require more. We'll just put it like that, right? So, how are we going to do this? Okay. All right. So let's build this. We've got that built. So now we actually need to load up Unity and try to figure out, like, try to remember how to do any type of game programming, because I really don't remember how to do any. So, Henna, I hope you have big plans for the holiday weekend. I mean, I know you're in, like, communist Finland, but you can still celebrate the freedom of America, even though you're in a non-free country. You can still celebrate somehow. Let me see something. How many? The name of the state that you live in is like Ostrobothnia, but I think you're like in East Ostrobothnia or something like that. Wait, states of Finland. I know they're not called states, but they're called something else. Let me see. So I think you are in North Ostrobothnia. So let's see. How many Americans live in North Ostrobothnia, Finland. Oh, you're in Central Ostrobothnia. Really? I don't think that's true. I don't think you're right. I think you're in North. I know better than you. You're. I mean, girls are really bad with maps. Like they're terrible with that kind of thing. All right, fine. So I thought you were in. Okay. Wait, but isn't Jakobstad's in Jakobstad's? Oh, but Jakobstad's I think in just regular old Ostrobothnia. I think. Well, let me look down here. Okay, no, Kokkola. Okay, so Kokkola was north of Jakobstad. So I think Jakobstad's like right around here. So yeah, Jakobstad is actually in Ostrobothnia, whereas Henna is in central Ostrobothnia. It sounds like you want to say Ostrobosnia, but like you have a lisp. It's like if Mike Tyson was trying to pronounce a Finnish region. FJSI5F says hi. Hi there, FJSI5F. Yep. Pietarsaari is just Ostrobothnia. And again, that's how you have to pronounce it. So first of all, like just about every city in Finland has two names, right? It has the Swedish name, which is Jakobstad. If we go and we look at Jakobstad, Finland, but it also has the Finnish name, but you have to say it with the Finnish accent, right? Remember how the other day I told you, Rovaniemi? Like that's how you have to pronounce it, Rovaniemi. And so, Pietarsaari, that's how you have to say the Finnish name of Pietarsaari. You have to like really just like get the like that. FJS1I5F says, call me Rousseau. Rousseau is like that piano YouTuber. Like he does like the fire isn't there a piano yes there is. There's a piano YouTuber called Rousseau, I believe. Rousseau. I mean, maybe that's not you, but yeah, right here, I told you. See? And he plays all, I mean, like, yeah, so this is like he does the flame piano. I like his videos. Like, I mean, whoever this person is, I shouldn't say he, right? Like, that's very sexist of me to assume. I should say they. They are a good piano. No, he. Henna says, R is in front of your mouth, not in your throat, like you said. Pietarsaari! Pietarsaari! Rovaniemi! That's how you say it. I mean, there's no other way around it. Wait, the R is in the front of your mouth. Rovaniemi. Pietarsaari. You know, Finnish is like, yeah, no, like the Finnish language is, it's kind of gross. No, I mean, it's not gross. I haven't done enough drugs really to learn it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is what do we want to do? We want to have an effect on this NPC. What we want to do is we want to affect his mental state. So first, let's remember what mental state things we can actually modify. So, all right. So this needs to reload. Mental state. You want to hear something? So at work, I have got this, well, because of this stream and because a couple of weeks, like a week or so ago, Not Sure was like, can you increase the font size because I can't see anything? So I made the font size like huge. And as you can see now, we could actually make it, should we make it a little bit bigger? But anyway, but now I have increased the font size on my work laptop to be pretty much like this because I'm so used to this and I kind of like it. And so anyway, okay, so that's that. So here we have comfort, we have calmness, and we have receptiveness. But then mental state, there's also mental state. Where is mental state used? Did my music stop? I think my music stopped. Let me, yeah, my music stopped. Let me put that on loop. Okay. So, mental state is used in entity profile alongside of personality profile. So we have trusting, empathy, courage, dutifulness, and composure. And these are things that are typically not going to change. So I'm trying to think. Comfort. Do we want to add like an aggression? Well, no, calmness is aggression. No, calmness. Receptive. How emotionally agitated or not this entity is. I think this needs a better name. I need some words for the opposite of How do you say agitated in Finnish? Maybe we could use that. Give me a list of antonyms for the word agitated. If I remember correctly, antonyms means opposite. So Hannah says, you love Finnish, just admit it. It's all the umlauts, man. All the umlauts get me. Antonyms for agitated include words like peace, stillness. So how peaceful the NPC is. Wait a minute. This is not basically. I want a new word for receptive. So if you're not agitated, what's the opposite of agitated? Peaceful, calm, composed, steady, at ease. No, I'm going to ask ChatGPT. Calm, relaxed, tranquil, which is like the word tranquilo in Spanish. I really like the word tranquilo. Peaceful, serene. Henna says, Rahulinen. 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 No, that's a terrible word. Untroubled, settled, still, quiet, collected, placid. Restful, soothed, mellow, level-headed, at ease, undisturbed. Steady isn't bad. Like, I'm trying to think of a spectrum, right? Like, other than gender. So I'm trying to, like, if you're agitated on the negative end of the spectrum, what are, like, at the extreme end of one spectrum, what are you at the extreme other end of the same spectrum? If you're not agitated is like bothered. So if you're not, calm kind of is it. Like, but we already have calm. Peaceful, serene, composed isn't bad. Actually, let's go with, I think composed is pretty good. So this would be how composed you are. Comfort, calmness, and composed. So if you're completely not composed, then you are rahilinen, or also known as agitated. So that's the word of the day, by the way. Rahulenen. Oh no, oh my God, what a terrible word. Okay, wait, we got to look this up. All right, I don't know that Google. I still don't think they have gotten finished. Okay, here we go. Rahulenen. Well, this says quiet. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Henna? Oh, wait, no, wait. Why did it change the word? No. Ha. Making sure I'm spelling it right. Yeah, that's 2 L's. Quiet.
Rauhallinen.
Wait. What did she say?
Rauhallinen.
Well, this says quiet. All right. Well, okay. Once again, just proving that girls are terrible at naming things. Okay. Comfort, calmness. What was the word I just said? I just said a word that I thought was nice. Composed. I mean, I guess we could go with composed, right? Let's see. Because I'm thinking, like, if you continue to answer disrespectfully to an NPC, that is going to reduce, well, it will increase his agitation. But agitated is on the negative end, so it will decrease his composure, I guess, right? Oh wait, I wanted to use the refactor. Okay, so I guess we could do composure. Okay. We still have like receptive here and then there. I thought I told it to. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Composure. Oh, did it not? Oh, it hasn't been renamed down here yet. Okay. Okay. So this is all just like renaming receptiveness and composure. We did, okay, composed, right? So if you have, okay, how quickly the entity's composure increases, returns to baseline in response to stressors. High equals more reactive. Okay. All right, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so now this is what we're going to modify. So eventually what we want this. We want our program to look like this. Where is it? So we'll have push target and then push composure. It's going to, and we're going to reduce his composure every time we respond negatively, and then we're going to call adjust NPC mental stat. This says mental state. I think we're going to call this mental stat. Yeah, or adjust NPC mental state. That's fine. Okay, and now what else we're going to do? Composure. I think we'll just use the power of reflection, really, to just kind of modify these. So, okay. Or, maybe. Oh, I just got a text from Hannah saying I was already waiting for the link. Well, where is she? Why isn't she in here? Oh, okay. I need to. She is being very Rahulinen. She's being very Rahulinen. Okay. All right. So, I am. She is. So, I think. Let's go back to Conversation Manager, because maybe we can just host the. This is a singleton. Yes, this is a singleton. Maybe we can host the VM in here. That I think that makes sense, because this also starts the conversation. And remember, we're going to have to modify this special target variable whenever we start a new conversation, because the target variable is going to change. So that makes sense to me. So the first thing we need to do is figure out what I guess it's. This is one of those things I wish Matthew was here. Okay, it's going to be in game core. So in game now, I don't know if I need to do this in Unity or if it suffices to just do this in Visual Studio. I feel like I need to do it in Unity. Man. Okay, let me berate Matthew for not being in here. Where is he? Live stream. Okay, what shall we work on tonight? View poll. All right, well, that guy. Okay, we'll work it on that. Let me see. Matthew, I need your help. I have a Unity question. Get in here now. Okay, I'm yelling at him. He might already be in here, in fairness. You never know. Okay, so because what I need to do is I need to bring this mini script assembly into the project. I'm going to try to just do it how I would, like normally, with add. Isn't there like an add dependencies? Load direct dependencies. Wait, this one has an add dependencies, doesn't it? Oh, maybe it doesn't. Huh. Add. What is this machine learning model? That's interesting. They're really. I'm kind of sick of AI. Like, I'm already sick of AI. But, you know, whatever. Because they're really trying to shoehorn it into everything. And I guess, I mean, I can understand it because, Yeah, so at work we had this. I think I talked about this already, but we had this like AI consultant, right, to come in because the company I work for, we're owned by a larger company which owns a bunch of other companies. So the larger company had an AI consultant come in and kind of talk to all the sub companies about how like best to utilize AI. And this woman, the way she was talking as though there had been industry standards in place for decades. And just like the way she was constructing her sentences about AI was to give like this impression that like this is how it's done, this is how it's always been done, and this is how it should be done. And I'm like, motherfucker, this industry is like 3 years old. Like, calm down. Like, we're still figuring it out. We're still figuring out how to best use it. But she's just, oh my God, the shit she was saying was just insane. Okay, anyway, stay on focus, Addie. Stay on focus. Oh, wait, there's a dependencies here. That's right. So here, add project reference. I can do mini script here. Okay, so now if I come up here and I do using mini script, why is it red squiggly? Why is it giving me? Let me try building. The type name miniscript could not be found, but I literally just included it. Okay, whoops. Let's see. That's working. Kind of. Okay, why is it giving me these? Huh? It's giving me like a triangle with an exclamation point to indicate that there's some error. There's something that's wrong. But I can't zoom in on it to like see it. It just says it's there. Okay, wait. This is red. Can I build this? Let me rebuild it. Okay, it succeeded, but now it's look at this. It's oh wait, they're all red. Okay, that red icon I think it just indicates source control repo status, maybe? I don't know. So Utils core. I think I need to do it in C#. I'm sorry, in Unity. Let me see. Remove. Okay. In Unity, I have a project. What kind of project is it? Ugh. I have a class library project in my solution. I then added a console application to the solution and added the class library, aka miniscript lib, to the console app, aka miniscript console. This works fine. I'm able to compile the console app and it uses the miniscript lib without an issue. Now I want to bring that miniscript lib into my Unity project, which is in the same solution. When I added it as a dependencies, or when I added it under dependencies, I see a yellow triangle with an explanation point next to it, but I'm unable to see the details. My hunch is, okay, when I added it to Game Core, the Unity project, I believe, under dependencies, I see a yellow triangle with an exclamation point next to it, but I'm unable to see the details. My hunch is that I need to add the mini script lib to the project in Unity. Is my hunch correct? How do I get this to work? And why are Finnish people so lame? All right, let's see what AI says. I'll separate the Unity project reference from the Visual Studio solution because the yellow triangle is often a symptom of this reference exists in the IDE project file, but Unity is not actually consuming it. Yes, yes, your hunch is mostly correct with one important correction. Adding Miniscript as a Visual Studio project dependency under Unity generated Game Core project is not enough and often won't survive Unity regenerating the .csprj files. Unity does not really treat the Visual Studio solution as the source of truth. Unity's asset packages and ASMDEF files are the source of truth. Visual Studio is mostly just the editor. The usual fix: build Miniscript lib as a DLL and put the DLL inside of the Unity project, usually here. Unity supports user-compiled managed assemblies as managed plugins, and by default, Unity assemblies can automatically reference precompiled plugins added to the project. Then, build Miniscript. I have to copy? Oh, man, that's awful. There's got to be a better way to do this. Build Miniscript lib. Copy the .dll into assets plugins. Go back to Unity and let it re-import. Check the console window for errors. Try using the namespace class in the Unity script. If your Unity code uses ASMDEF files, if GameCore has an assembly definition file, you may need to explicitly reference the DLL there. I'm pretty sure it does use these. Better long-term approach. For development, I'd probably do this. Your solution Miniscript, okay, your Unity project assets plugin, and then add a post-build step to Miniscript lib that copies the DLL into Unity. Yeah, I think that makes most sense. Or in a cross-platform MS build style, do this. Yes. Watch out for target frame mismatch. My recommendation, it completely ignored my question about Finnish people. Oh, the very last sentence. As for Finnish people, impossible. They gave us Linux, saunas, metal bands, and the concept of silently judging everyone from a frozen lake cabin. That is not lame. That is elite level introversion. I remember when I was in Finland, like I guess it was the last time, and I was like in the elevator, and as an American, it's very normal to just be like, hey, how you doing? You know, just kind of like, hey, how's it going? And so I did that with this obviously Finnish person in Finland, and I was telling Stefan, my friend Stefan, the love of my life, Stefan, I was telling him about this, and he's like, that's basically like raping a Finnish person, which probably just me just saying that probably got this video demonetized. But he's basically like, yeah, no, that's like assaulting a Finnish person by asking them like, hey, how's it going? Like that's like one of the worst things you could do. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah, makes sense. Okay, so what do we do? Okay, so I think we go down here. Assets plugins. Wait. Give me a second. Let me see. Okay, assets plugins. Okay, so I guess that's a folder I need to create. Assets plugins. I mean, I don't have a problem necessarily with adding a post build step. Okay, build mini script, copy that into assets plugins. Okay, do I not have... I could have swore I had a plugins folder already, but let's look. Plugins. Apparently, I do not. Okay, well, there's no time like the present. Hannah says she loves my AI. I do not. It is wrong. I mean, AI is wrong all the time. It is wrong all the time. Let's see. Okay. Create folder. Plugins. Okay. Easy. Now I need to copy. Okay, I'm just going to do it manually for now to see if I can get the reference to actually work. So where would it be outputted? Outputted. Okay. Did you fart, boy? I mean, he's all the way over there. Come on. Come here. People want to see you. Come on. All right. Can you see him? Wait a minute. Wrong camera. There, you can kind of see him. All right. Everybody wants to see Mulan. Okay, so I got to find where... I need to find where that was outputted it in. Outputted it? It was outputted it in... It's going to be in miniscript, bin, debug, that time. Okay, right here. Okay, so we're just going to manually do this, right? We're just going to, can I paste? No, I didn't think so. But I should be able to drag. Okay. I have a feeling this is not long-term viable, but whatever. The tiniest Mulan. He really is. Little boy, come here. Mulan. No, Muping. You want to say hi, Muping? Muping's over there too, but... all right. It is taking its time, taking its sweet time. So, Hannah, you never told me what your big plans are for Memorial Day weekend. You never mentioned. I'm going to send this stream out to a couple more people. Is there anybody else I can send it to? I mean, not that I don't enjoy and love your company, Hannah. Oh, I did want to say that I have started sending. Let me the link to since Francesca Estevez got that plastic surgery. I can't stand behind that anymore. Like I just like it's terrible. I can't, like that one picture of her. So I've started sending the link to a new person now, and this of course is this famous Instagram woman, Clarice, and she is the classic example of like probably a girl. I think she does now because she's on Instagram, so she gets lots of attention. But like if she wasn't doing like this Instagram thing, she would be the classic example of a girl who's like really hot but doesn't know it. Like she just because she has like she has a beautiful face, but it's not like you know what I mean. It's like I don't think she would if she wasn't quote unquote if she wasn't Instagram famous. I don't think she would realize how beautiful she actually is. So those are the best girls, right? Like the ones like the really hot, beautiful women that have low self-esteem. Mwah, chef's kiss. So I've started sending the link to her because I've had a huge crush on her for a while now. So she got a link. She got a link to the stream today. So we'll see. And Francesca Estevez, I see that there's a couple of people in the chat room. If you're one of them and you're really upset, don't be upset. What the hell was that? Oh my God, I hit the space bar and it said Rao Howlin. Okay. Okay, so it did import this. Unloading broken assembly assets miniscript. The assembly can cause crashes and runtime. Well, no shit. Oh, man. Oh, my stars and garters. You know what? You know what? You know how we're going to do this? We're going to do this in a completely unprofessional way. The code is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 files with a README file. So what we're going to do, we're just going to copy the code over, and we're just going to build it as part of Unity. Okay, so we'll put it under utils. I think we can just put it here. Create folder miniscript. Go into that folder, and we can literally just copy pretty much all of this except the CPRJ file. Everything else can come right in as is. Okay, that might kind of be all that's required. Let me see. What was the namespace? Yeah, the namespace is okay. So I need to attribute usage. Using system attribute usage. Arg. No, wait. Where are these defined? Chat. Where are... What using statement do I need for this? Did it give me an answer? If it did, I missed it. I was too busy looking at something else. What using statement do I need for... Okay. It's not going to give me anything? Using system, but it's telling me it's not... Okay. Wait a minute. Just wait a doggone minute. What is happening? Stop. Oh my fucking God. What the fuck is AI doing? Okay, I'm closing this file. Don't save. Oh my God! The AI is like trapping me. Stop it! Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Holy shit. The AI just was like insisting that like what I wanted to type wasn't what I wanted to type. It's just like insisting, like, no, you don't really want that. I was like, yes, motherfucker, I do. Oh, God, I'm angry now. I'm angry. Okay, why do I have a... Oh. Yeah, we need to undo that. We'll just comment that out. Is there any other... Okay. All right. I don't know what this chat thing is anymore. It looks terrible. It's too cluttered. Okay. All right. We got that. Okay. Can we build? No, I don't want to build miniscript console. I guess I want to build game core. Let's see if that builds. Okay. We're getting a few errors, but that's okay. The annotation for nullable reference types should only be used in codes with nullable. Yes. Yes. Where is text reader? System IO. Exception? Is that just in system? Okay, yeah, I guess we're not using system. Okay. Okay, there we go. Excellent. I might need it. This might be a 2-soda stream, boys. I'm counting you as one of the boys, Hannah. You're one of the boys. Okay. Okay. This is in the. Okay. These other warnings are in libraries that I don't control. Oh, this right here. This is one. Okay, that looks good. I mean, it's compiling, right? So now what we're gonna do? Okay. Just give me a second. Okay, would you just calm down for a second? Just chill. All right. How do I want to do this? So we need a VM. We need a VM object. Oh, wait. No. Oh, wait. Do I need to? I probably just need to include. Okay. Using miniscript. All right. Miniscript is a namespace. Oh, what's the name of the VM? I thought the VM was also named. It is. Is it? Do I need to do miniscript? Private miniscript. Okay, so this is where it becomes a pain in the ass. All right. Because now I want to make a change to miniscript. I want to test it with the console dialog. So that means I have to make a change in one file, test it, and then copy it to the other. This is fine for now, right? It's fine because it's fine as a temporary solution. But in a couple of months, when Matthew decides to join a stream again, we'll figure out how to fix this the proper way. I'm too lazy to figure it out now. But what we're going to do is we need to make sure we're modifying the correct one. And we're going to do that by can't you used to be able to unload projects. Can you do that still? It doesn't look like you can. You used to be able to unload. I'm fairly certain you used to. Oh, unload project. Do I want to do that? Let's do that, because I'm kind of scared of what happens if I do that. Can I just load it? Okay, reload project. Okay, so I'm unloading it because I'm hoping that will mitigate the chances of me editing the wrong file. So let's go to close other tabs. Okay, we're going to go there. We're going to go here. We're going to close other tabs. Now, is this the correct one? This is the correct one. Okay, I'm going to pin it. I'm going to pin this one. Okay, so what the change I need to make is very simple. You can see that the constructor takes a list of tokens as well as an implementation object. I think we're going to include wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. I got this backwards. I'm going to unload the mini script. I'm going to unload the mini script console because now unloading is my new favorite feature. And I'm going to reload. Maybe I should have done reload with dependencies. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to reload this, and now we're going to go back into Conversation Manager, and we're going to remember we're going to use a nullable is what we're going to do. All right, so nullable enabled. We're going to use a nullable here. The VM is going to be null for now. So during awake, wait a minute. I don't think it needs to be. I think it needs to be during start conversation. Oh, Jesus Christ! Wait a minute. But what if? How are we going to do this? Right? Because okay, let's go back into Unity. I think everybody's gone. Henna's gone. FJS I5R is gone. Everybody's left me. Everyone has forsaken me. Oh, but Who's-a-Fa says, "What's up, my G?" What's up, Who's-a-Fa? And Handbill. Hello, YouTube recommended your stream, so here I am. It's midnight and I'm about to fall asleep. Well, that sounds like everybody. Where are you from, Handbill? And then Who's-a-Fa says, "Where are you from?" I currently reside in the United States of America. Who's-a-Fa? I don't know if you're on. I don't know if you're actually watching on a cell phone. I am going to paste a link to the desktop stream because I am simulcasting on desktop and on mobile. So I'm pasting a link to the desktop stream. Handbill, I feel like I for some reason I recognize your name, Handbill. I don't think you're completely new to the channel. Are you? I don't think you are. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, so the thing is basically we're gonna have to come. Oh my God, that's terrible. That's terrible. I think what we're gonna have to do. So we have two options, right? Well, we have a few options. So the issue I'm getting at is like I want to avoid compiling these little scripts at runtime. So my thought before I really thought about this was like, well, we will compile the scripts when we load them. That means I would have to walk the conversation tree and I would actually have to cache the executable form of every script for every node of the conversation, which could be a little much. So that's one option. We pre-compile everything. The other option is to compile the code of a conversation node when we get to that conversation node. That's less memory and less overhead, but it could impact performance. One thing we could do, we could get a little clever. We could pre-compile the nodes options, right? So remember, let's go over. Give me a sec. I want to see what, I don't know what's in Visual Studio Code. Okay, this is fine. So remember, you have like, hello, how are you is the node, and then you have option 1. Option 1 is you respond with, you're a jerk, or option 2 could be, I'm not doing great. I caught my wife sleeping with my stepfather, even though he is 80 years old and is a paraplegic with a heart condition. And option 3 could be, I'm good, right? So those are the options. Now each one could have different codes. So what we could do is when we go to this node, because remember, this is a node in and of itself, right? And then each option will take you to another node. So what we could do is when we load the current node, let me make this a little bit bigger. When we load the current node, we could compile the code for the options, and that way they're ready. So that way, because the player is probably, obviously the player could click and click and click really fast to go through the conversation, which the point is they're probably going to read. And then, what do you think of the Middle Eastern War? There's a war in the Middle East? What? When did that happen? What? Who's a foul? What are you talking about? Stop making shit up. You know, people come in here and try to like make stuff up all the time, and like he's over here talking about some war in the Middle East. Meanwhile, I'm just checking out Clarice. I mean, pretty woman. You know what? Actually, I think I don't want to objectify anybody, but I think I would say she is superior to the other person we were trying to get into the chat room. I mean, we have, let's see. Instagram.com Francesca Estevez. Why can't I not get Francesca Estevez? Okay, I'm going to have to do this offline for a second. Give me a sec. Francesca Estevez. Not Francisco Estevez. Francesca. Why is this so difficult? Estevez. All right. Now I just want her Instagram. There we go. All right. So now, if you had to decide which one you're taking to the county fair and hoping that you can like hold her hand and buy her some cotton candy, which one is it? Like, I'm sorry, I like the this picture, like that is just, it's so, I can't get over it. She's so pretty, and now she's gone and started with like the cheek fillers and the Botox, and it's just So Clarice is she's now my main gal. That's it. That it is what it is. She's my main gal, Clarice. Okay, enough of objectifying women. Let's get back to our goal, right? 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay. All right. Now I'm all distracted. Sorry. I was finishing up a conversation on the other screen. Okay. So let's start with the naive approach. And that is simply just... Well, let's actually fill some data in. Let's actually make it so that we can actually put some data into these things. So it's called node, dialogue node, scriptable object, right? So this is what we had started. This, I think, probably needs to go away. Dialogue action. Okay, so this... Oh, no. Go back. Okay, so this can actually be here. Is Handbill still there? I hope Handbill hasn't left me. And where's the guy who was asking me about the Middle Eastern War? I want to know more about this supposed war in the Middle East because, like, that's just crazy if that's actually happening. I haven't heard anything about it. Okay. All I can say is that I am not on the side of the bad guys. I am in 110% supporting the good guys. Okay. So what we're just going to have another text area. And I mean, we could get fancy with this as like enter or no. Let's see. Auto advance. So you're going to have this, you're going to click this, you're going to it's basically just going to be a string selection mini script text, right? Now, this is going to take a second for Unity to reload. Henna has fallen asleep. Handbill has left me. Matthew never showed up. It's lonely out there. It's lonely as a streamer, guys. Henna says, Henna still is here. That's good. Oh, man. Is there a war in the Middle East happening right now? See? Look. The Middle East is currently not experiencing a major regional war conflict. See? So, there you go. Okay. All right. So let's load up a conversation. So where did the conversations go? I think it was like game. Where did the conversations go? Henna, where did I put the conversations? Was it under scripts? Yes, it was under scripts. Thank you, Hannah. Thank you for that. And then we have conversation 1. That's the only conversation we have right now. So each one of these should have this new mini script text thing, right? So if we do respond disrespectfully, this will have code there. So what did we say the code should be? We have, if we go back to program.cs, oh, it's unloaded. Ooh. Can I get a terminal? Can a guy get a terminal? Is there no terminal in Visual Studio? A guy can't get a terminal. All right, we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way, like we're archaic. Okay. Oh, it was already loaded. Okay, program.cs. So this right here is what I was talking about. right? Is there no way to expand that? Ugh, that sucks. But basically, so target composure. So we're going to adjust the composure of the target. We're going to reduce it by negative 0.2. So that's our goal. All right, let's save that. Disrespectfully, again, we'll just do the same thing. Okay, easy, easy, easy. All right. Oh, God. Oh, man. I've been going on runs regularly, like for about a week now. And today was a good run. Today I did, let me look. But I've been easing my way into it. I'm an old man, right? So I can't just like dash right into running again. I have to take my time. I have to take, I can't. I'm not 32 anymore. Okay, so I did 4.15 miles in 52 minutes. So, and yesterday's run, and this was after, I don't know what it is, but like everybody says, oh, you got to exercise because it'll help you sleep. Like it's gotten to the point now where like exercise does not help me sleep. I don't know what it is. I sleep better when I sit on the couch all day doing nothing. So anyway, I'm curious. I slept like shit last night, and I still managed to go on a run today. So I'm super curious to see how I sleep tonight. I was going to say how I perform tonight. We both know I'm going to perform exceptionally well. Ah! As always. Ah! Okay, anyway. All right, so let's go back to this. I do not think that the dialogue node itself should have the VM. I think the conversation manager needs to have the VM, and it needs to be somehow passed down to the dialogue node. So we have a set node. Yeah, set node, current node. All right, so so we have this. See, the issue is we basically do have to, this is disgusting. This is really disgusting. Let me see something. I might have to sleep on this for the night. We might have to switch gears and do something else. Oh, wait. Why am I playing? I can't play this. Oh, wait. But I can. I should be able to attach. The breakpoint set, and then I can start in Unity. You know whose fault this is? Not Shore's. This is entirely his fault. I don't like it. I don't like him. I never liked that guy. I never did. And then he does this to me. Even more reason not to like him. All right, are we playing? Okay. So, come over here. As a pro sleeper, I love that. I love that. A pro sleeper. As a pro sleeper, my advice to you is to contact Sandman. He will come eventually and throw his powdered magic at you, and you can't remember it because he did how good of a job he does. Last night was terrible. I tossed, and I never got. I never got a deep REM sleep. It was awful. It was really bad. Okay, so we go over here. We should hit the break point. I want to look at this. So I think maybe here is where we run the code. right? So like this node should not have any it should not have any text code. And Handbill, if you haven't already, be sure to click and subscribe. And if you want to like throw me like an extra $1, hey, go ahead and become a member, because we believe it or not, even as quiet it is tonight, we do have member only streams occasionally. Okay, so the mini script field is blank, as you can see, and I should offer something like members will get a free copy of the game when it comes out. You know, who knows when it's going to come out, but they'll get a free copy of the game. They'll get a free, that's actually not a bad idea. So you heard it here. Members get a free copy of the game when the game is released. No, not only do they get a free copy of the game, they will get a free copy of all games I publish moving forward. How's that? How's them apples? Don't ask me how many games I've published. Okay, I think what we'll do, so the VM can exist here. Handbill says, damn. That's a good deal. Yeah, yesterday's stream was blasted. Yeah, no, we had a members only stream yesterday. We did. How much is it to become? You know what? I might become a member. Like, I mean, I'm such a fan of my stream, I might become a member. Let me see. I don't even remember how much it is. All right. Join. 99 cents a month for the simple... Oh. Look who decided to show up. Look who it is. I was just bad-mouthing him because of this nightmare he's put me through, and now he has the audacity to come into my chat room. Not sure? Ban not sure. Ban that guy. Just ban him. Get him out of here. I don't like him. I don't want him here. Get him out. No. I'm trying to get Handbill to become a member. So, not sure. You missed it. I just said that all a new perk. Wait, can I put that? But a new perk for members. All members of my channel will get a free copy of the game when it's released in 25 years. A free copy of the game when it's released. And not only that, they'll get a free copy of all future games. That deal is only available today. You have to subscribe today to take advantage of that deal. Actually, how do I... let me see something. We're going to derail the stream for a minute. Now, I'm going to use my naughty boy browser. Of course, this is my good boy browser that I'm using. Actually, I should probably put a color. So how do I change the colors here? Oh, wait. Oh, whoa, something happened. Well, Handbill is now following. That's close. I appreciate the follow. Do not discount how much I appreciate the follow. But a member... Not sure says, how do you sell an open source game? Easily. So the licensing does, as far as I understand it, the licensing does protect somebody from cloning the code and publishing it themselves, right? It does not stop anybody from cloning the code and compiling it and running it. That's fine. But what percentage of gamers know how to do that, are going to go through the trouble of doing that? So I think there. Let's see. Give me an example of some successful open source games. Let's see. Oh, no. I think AI misunderstood. Give me an example of some open source games that have sold really well in spite of being open source. Let's see. Mindustry, Cataclysm. Is it Minecraft? Is it Minecraft open source? I thought it was. Dwarf Fortress, Slay the Spire. So, I mean, like I said, yes, somebody could download the code, compile it themselves, but that might be something that, like, for you and I is not difficult. Like, it makes sense. Oh, yeah, just download it. Especially me, since I write very clean projects and they're very easy to just clone and compile, because because I'm awesome at what I do. But the number of people that are actually going to go through the trouble of doing that, I think, is actually very small. I think it's very small. And, like, this goes back to, like, what I was talking about, how, like, you have all these streamers, these game streamers that, Asmongold, he doesn't do it too much, but the motherfucking Stop Killing Games guy, I can't fucking stand that guy, because he sits there, like, and he talks like, oh, well, if game companies just started designing their game like this from the get-go, it's not even going to cost them any money. Like, how the fuck does he know? He's a fucking YouTuber. He's a motherfucking... He's never written a program in his... Oh, my God, I hate that guy. I'm getting angry just thinking about him. I just want to punch him. Like, again, it's like I told you the other day. Like... I am not proud of everything I've done in my past. Who is? Like, we've all made mistakes. So, yes, when I was younger, there were a couple of kids that, for whatever reason, I bullied. I don't know why. I look back on it, and I feel bad about it. But whatever. It is what it is. But this guy, it's like, I want to bully him. Like, I want to beat him up after school. Like, I can't stand his face. Handel says, I followed you on Twitch, but you were not live there. I bet people would watch there, too. I tried simulcasting on Twitch and on YouTube, and I didn't really get any traction on Twitch. But maybe I'll try. He's a Nepo baby. Oh, God, I can't stand that guy. Stop Killing Games. What's his name? Didn't we look up, like, what he does for a living? And it's just like, oh, he's a YouTuber. And yes, Ross Scott. Oh, Jesus. God, if he is married. No. I am not going to, I do not want to talk. We are making a pledge on this channel where we are going to stop. We will not. Objectification of women will not be tolerated on this channel. No more. So, but I'd be surprised if he's had sex with more than one person in his life. You know what? Even that there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. So I take that back. I apologize. You stupid bully. Oh, and look who else it is. Look who it is. Mr. Englishman himself. Way too good. I already had to do a workaround because you weren't here to help me with what I needed. Is that Pirate Software? No, this is the Stop Killing Games guy. I can't stand him. Okay, wait, I wanted to see. Okay, he was born in Baton Rouge. He grew up in Southwest Virginia near Roanoke and Blacksburg. He earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and a minor in psychology. Those are the most feminine majors. The psychology is the most feminine major. Oh my God. This guy, he has a vagina. I'm convinced of it. While working various odd jobs to support his tuition. Around the time of his graduation, Scott created Freeman's Mind series, which came. So this was like some Half-Life, like. Cool. Good for him, I guess. He briefly lived in L.A., working full-time at Machinima to produce episodes of Freeman's Mind. He had previously worked for the company on a freelance basis. He produced roughly 60 videos for Machinima Network before abruptly quitting the company in 2013, citing unethical and predatory workplace environment. Oh, somebody probably made a racy joke. Like, not racist, like a racy, like a slightly, they made a slightly edgy joke, and then he got he's a woman. This man is a woman. Of course, it's 2026, so everybody can be a woman now. He sued the company the same year the two parties settled out of court. He currently resides in Poland. I can't stand this guy. I can't stand him. Matthew is saying hi to Henna. That is a love duo. It is written in the heavens that these two shall end up together. I like making things uncomfortable. Henna saying hi to Matt. And then Matthew is saying no, he's talking about his opponent, not sure. And then Pirate Software is also an idiot. I am not that. I'm not super critical of Pirate Software because a lot of what he says is actually true, especially what he says about stop killing games. But he's also a guy. I don't think I would have bullied him in high school, right? Now, if he was going around with a voice modulator that made his voice deeper than it actually is, and then claiming it was actually as a result of second puberty, then yes, I would bully him. But I don't know that I would. I don't know that I would bully Pirate Software. He's a smart guy, and he knows a little bit about what he's talking about. So I can't fault him too much there. I'm trying to think of what things he has said that are cringe, other than the second puberty thing. And apparently he has a lot of ferrets or something, or he did. I don't know. The second puberty thing is so okay. The YouTuber, the streamer, Pirate Software, claims that his voice suddenly became very deep as a result of second puberty. Is this actually a real thing? And I'm going to ask ChatGPT as well. A dramatic sudden drop in a man's voice during his 30s is not medically recognized phenomenon known as second puberty. Puberty only happens once. While vocal cords can naturally deepen slightly due to age and intensive vocal training, rapid and heavy bass changes on stream are typically the result of audio equalization in software settings. Second puberty is not a real formal diagnosis. The underlying idea that an adult voice can change, sometimes become deeper, is real. I don't buy it. But the extent to which his voice changed is okay. Wait, let's see.
Someone just
apparently I watched this video before.
Any responsibility on that? That's it. That's all this is.
He's basically a poser whose ego's gotten so large it's close to Elon Musk fake.
So a lot of what I actually do on stream is trying to get other people into the gaming industry because it's so hard. Went back to the doctor. Doctor's like, hey,
okay, well, wait a minute.
It's so hard to get advice of, what can I do to go make games?
So it sounds like he just did some voice training and uses a voice changer when he streams, right? He sounds like he's training to achieve the deeper voice there. You're hearing this, right? Now, the following video is from Open Source.
Can you guys hear this?
On January 8th, 2025, so much more recent. This is another IRL on stage where he is sitting down.
This is...
Wynn started making an indie game called Heartbound, and we did a Kickstarter. It got 385% funded. Went back to the doctor. Doctor's like, hey, thing exploded, right? And I had seen so many...
Okay, maybe he's...
ran away with the money, and people were really upset about it. Went back to the doctor. Doctor's like, hey...
I don't know. But I just know the second puberty thing is bullshit. It's just bullshit. Oh, wait till he hits 40 and goes through third puberty. Through third puberty. Okay. All right, Matthew. Okay, you know what, Matthew? You need to be... Are you going to be here tomorrow, Matthew? Because what I was working on, I've already moved away from it, but I do want to go back to it, but I need your help. So basically, here is the TLDR, even though it's still going to be TL. You can see over here on the left-hand side, if you can't see it, but it's over on the left-hand side, I have the Miniscript class library project and I have the Miniscript console project. And I was able to simply just add the Miniscript library to the Miniscript console under the dependencies drop down, right? Or, the tree node, whatever the fuck it is, okay? So I was able to just do that, right? Because you just go to, I'm not going to do it here, but dependencies, and you just go add project reference, and I was able to add it there. Obviously, that did not work for GameCore, or like it didn't work for Unity. And so I went to AI because you weren't here, because apparently now you've got other friends and things to do. But so AI was basically saying, I didn't like what AI was saying. So that's what I wanted. I basically want a good way to be able to use a class library project in the Unity project. Ideally without having to copy the DLL. Basically, AI said, okay, well, what you need to do is you compile the miniscript library, and then you have a post-build step that copies the DLL to the plugin library of your Unity project where you've already imported it, and then Unity will automatically reload. And then when I compiled the DLL and dragged it into the Unity project, Unity didn't like that. So I just copied the source files over right now. That's where we're at. I just copied the C# files from where they were in the miniscript library project to the assets folder of the Unity project, and it's working. I mean, of course it is. So that's where we're at. I would like to come up with a better... You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I don't need your help. I don't need your help. Are you okay, boy? Come here. Come on. All right, he's like scared of me because I'm loud. Okay, all right. So what we're going to do... We're gonna let's take the naive approach, okay? We're gonna create this is really bad, but we're gonna create. Oh! Wait a minute. Just remember, this is just the initial implementation, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a miniscript scanner. Okay, the miniscript scanner does not take any data. Okay, and then we're basically, again, this is just the initial naive implementation, okay? It's going to look ugly, but right now our goal is just to make it work, even if it doesn't work very well. But we just want to get it to work, and then we're going to improve it later, okay? And by later, I mean like tomorrow or over the weekend, okay? We're not. This is not one of those things we're going to put off for a couple of months and never get to. This is a little bit more. Okay, let's see. So we're going to set the current node. We're going to scan the current node's miniscript text. Scanner, okay. This is going to give us a bunch of tokens from which, let's see, we're going to miniscript parser. This is actually going to be nullable. I guess it doesn't matter. It as long as there's some type of reset on everything, it shouldn't matter. Okay, so we're going to do that. But that's a good question. Does the parser have some type of reset? Or what happens at the end? Okay, nothing. So this is easy enough to... Yeah, we can just do it manually. Okay, so we don't even need to add a function. So basically what we do is we just do scanner tokens clear. Parser statements clear. Okay, so now we scan everything in to get our tokens. Then we're going to parse everything to get our... statements. And then from there, okay, we still need to deal with the implementor. So let's just, for now... I know Matthew's going to cringe at this, but for now, we're just going to do this. mini script implementation. Okay, this is fine. I just need something to make it compile. And now we'll create a new VM with the parser statements and the implementation that the implementation class. Okay. And then we execute. Okay. Is it execute or is it run? Or wait, let's see. Run. Okay. So there's still a lot to do here, right? There is a lot to do here. Understandably so. So the first thing we can do is we can start by okay, first we can figure out how to fucking remember to split the goddamn window in half, because Visual Studio Code has to be special. I don't want to do a vertical split. I want to do a horizontal split. Or I don't want to do a horizontal split. I want to do a vertical split. Whatever it is. I want it to go up and down that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Over here. Why did it get so quiet all of a sudden? Did everybody leave? Not Sure left. Basically what happened is Matthew and Not Sure were obviously like on their own doing something, right? Because they're too cool for me. And then they're like, you know what? Let's go check out that loser stream. And then that's why they're here now. But now they're like here for 5 minutes and they're like, let's just, just like, no, just kill it. So now they're gone. What did I want to do? All right, basically I want this. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay. Oh, the game's running. I didn't even realize that. So we have. Let's actually just copy the code to all of the respond disrespectfully, right?
Please continue.
Miniscript text. Put that in there. You know what? Okay. So there's really no easy... like, now I'm thinking I want to add comments, but no. I mean, I do eventually. Okay, so that's going to be 1. This is going to be 2. This is going to be 3. This is just for tracking to make sure that, like, I actually know what I'm seeing when I break into the debugger. Okay. Okay. We still have a problem where we have not set the target, but we should be able to do that right here. Wait, we should be able to do that pretty easily, like this, right? And again, this is preliminary. This is proof of concept, okay? This is not final code. This is not going into production. Just calm down with that nonsense. And then data will actually be... Now, I'm pretty sure somewhere is a reference. Let's see. Player entity, get character entity, player. Okay. So the player entity is who we're talking to. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to set breakpoint here. I'm also going to set a breakpoint in Echo. Echo 11111. No. That's not 11111. That's 3333. This up here is going to be Echo 4444. No. 2222. God damn it, not sure. All right, and then over here. To be Echo 1111. Okay. So the wiring should be in place. Let's run it. I mean, it's not going to work. It's going to work. It's just not going to do what we want it to do. It's just we're just kind of testing that the wire that we're basically testing that the current is going where we want it. We haven't hooked it up to the bulb yet. We're just making sure we're getting power. All right. So let's see. Okay, I was expecting a breakpoint, but okay, this is not bad. Oh, that okay. So I'm getting an error saying that okay because remember we changed the name of the function, and the miniscript VM is telling me correctly that like hey the function you're trying to call doesn't exist. So we were trying to call adjust NPC mental state, and we still have it named attribute. So if we change this. Mental state. So let's try running it now. Really? Where did you guys go? Wait. I'm on a game, Matthew says. What game are you playing? Are you playing St. Aveline? Maybe one day, Matthew. Maybe one day. But I don't know if you were here. I mentioned that if you are a member of the Addy Goes Places channel, you will get a free copy of the game when it comes out. Members get free copies. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait. Do I have... Am I... Okay, I'm not attached. Well, this isn't good. And also, why are you playing a game? You should be writing games. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, what happened to you? I don't like this new Matthew. Like, with these new friends and playing games and like having a social life. I don't like it. It's not healthy. It's not good. Okay, we've seen this before. I'm trying to remember what we did. The breakpoint will currently not be hit. Unable to find corresponding location. This could be a reflection thing, maybe. Right? Because this adjust NPC attribute is never explicitly called. I have a lot to do before the 5th of June. What's the 5th of June? What's happening on the 5th of June? Is the 5th of June a public holiday in the UK? Oh, local game development showcase. Well, why are you playing a game? Why aren't you writing a game if you're going to be showcasing your games? What is it? It's Leamington Spa June 5th game showcase. Let's check it out. Major gaming event comes to Leamington this weekend. This is from 2025, so it's probably the same thing. The talent and create. Oh wait! I gotta read this appropriately. Oh, the talent and creativity of the Warwickshire gaming industry is once again under the spotlight in Leamington. Okay, that's the most I can do. The GDG. Oh, yeah, the Game Development Group. Warwickshire County Council is teaming up with the Game Dev Group in Warwick District Council to showcase the Warwickshire Games Collective and highlight the wide range of skills and services of game developers to businesses and enthusiasts from across the UK. So, okay, that's pretty cool. Wait, so are you demoing something? Alongside the popular expo between 10 and 4 p.m., there will be a topical speaker. My phone is dying, Not Sure says. Yeah, always an excuse. Always an excuse. Can never, just constantly like, oh, I'm on a plane. Oh, I got a job. Always with these lame excuses. No, it's a small event. So you're just attending? Or are you showcasing? I don't know. Okay, you know what? Never mind. No, all I know is that you guys don't have time to hang out anymore. That's all that matters. It's all that matters. You guys don't have time for little old Addie anymore. Nope. I'm showcasing Space Nomads. Oh, that's awesome. So, that's actually pretty cool. That's actually very cool. Well, next year I'll be showcasing St. Abilene, so take the apples. Okay, let me see. I'll get pictures this time. Good, you should. No, I don't care. Whatever. Whatevs. Oh, shit. Wait. I accidentally closed a window. I don't think it affected the stream, but I closed a window. Okay, here we go. Come here. Oh, it's the cat. You want to say hi, Luffy? No, he's not going to say hi. Okay. Let's try one more thing, and then I'm going to call it a stream. I'm going to tap out a little early today. Okay, so this is going to run. I want to look. Let me look at the VM. I want to make sure that the function mapping looks good. The function mapping looks fine. So even though okay. Oh, okay. It looks like breakpoints will work. Oh wait, let me see. Apparently not. Player entity cannot be converted to type system string. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know why they... Oh, okay. It's probably getting the error out at the call. So I'm reversing. If I remember correctly, I'm reversing. So it actually should be... This is actually going to be player entity. Character entity. This is the NPC. And then this will be the attribute, the stat, essentially. And then the last one is the delta, the amount. And then that's going to give me an error here. Can I just add 2 string to everything? Oh, wait. Yeah, no, it doesn't exist. I remember long ago, like when the spec for like the first version of C++ had been released, and like because they announced it and it wasn't even available. But I've told this story before about how I worked at AOL at the time, and I remember asking like this like architect guy, I was like, hey, can we get any like this new compile, like, because we had like AOL had a partnership with Microsoft so we could get early access to like their operating systems, their development tools, and I remember trying to get an early copy of C#. I wasn't able to. Anyway, but I remember I had printed out basically the initial documentation for C#, or like just features of the language. It was like some manual thing I'd printed out, and I was reading through it, and the coolest thing I thought, which was I don't want to say revolutionary, but it was novel at the time. I don't know how common it is in languages today, but you could do this. You could do 3 as the literal 3.toString. Oh, it does work. I loved that. I was like, that's so fucking cool. Because even the most like basic glyphs, or whatever you want to call them, like primitives, even the most basic primitives of C# were objects, and that was new. Like I don't even think Java did that, and it was just I thought that was like the coolest feature. For whatever reason, I was like, that's so cool, and like I've been in love with C# for a long time. And honestly, I've been for work. I've been writing this AWS service. And I've been doing it in TypeScript because I want to fool around with TypeScript. And I'm starting to fall in love with TypeScript. I really like TypeScript, though I don't think I'm learning it as intimately as I would have in the pre-AI days. But that's kind of the trade-off of AI, right? Like, I mean, I'm not like doing like Will Tyler would do and just have AI write everything incorrectly and have it barely work and then publish it and be like, look what I did. No, I mean, like I'm giving it prompts from an experienced programmer, which is what I think AI, at least right now, at least how it needs to be used. Wait, the number 3 is an object with dot notation? It certainly is. Yep. Every primitive in C# is an object. So I thought that was like the coolest thing. Oh, I thought your phone was dying, Mr. Not Sure. Mr. Oh, my phone's dying. I don't like that. Well, you know what? It doesn't like you. Why don't you like it? Like, what's wrong with it? 16%. I don't like that 16%. What? What is 16%? Okay. All right, let's run this and see how it goes. Oh, your phone. Your phone's at 16%. Well, where are you that you can't charge? Are you in the airport waiting to come back to DC? Oh, Baron Beefcliff just subscribed. Thank you, Baron Beefcliff. Thank you for the subscription. In a tiny airplane. What's your flight number? Okay. Let me see. Okay, come on, Unity. All right, well, while we're waiting for Unity... Okay, there it goes. UA5946. Let's look this up. Yeah, United Airlines. I mean, since we both live so close to Dulles Airport, and Dulles is a big hub for United Airlines, it's difficult to not fly them. PSP. Oh, Palm Springs. You're going to San... Are you coming home? Are you going to San Francisco for a connection to come home? And let's see. This is okay. You're taxiing for takeoff. SkyWest 5946. Since this is like a little local jumper, this is probably a small plane that does not have the under the seat chargers. Let's see. I'm going to Montreal for the weekend. Hey, I'll be in Ottawa. Let's see. Direct. Man, you must be getting miles up the yin yang. Okay, so this is a CRJ 700. A CRJ 7. Bombardier, let's see. Okay, it's not that small of a plane. What are you talking about? I mean, it looks like another 2x2, if I had to guess. Another 2x2 configuration, probably with a 1-2 business class. Yeah, it's 2x2. Oh. Oh, it doesn't even have well, according to this, it doesn't even have a 1-2 configuration in business class. It looks like business class is still a 2-2 configuration. Let's see. Anyway, okay. Let me test this really quick, and then I'm going to call it a day. Let's see. Okay, we hit the break point. The NPC is in fact... Oh, it's the player. What did I screw up? I screwed up something. Oh, that's what I screwed up. Yeah, current character is what I want, not player. Oh, my stars and garters. Come on, Unity. Is there an outlet in the seats? Probably not. Well, I've noticed on the small planes, there's, you know, because they normally have an outlet either under it, or if you have an entertainment system, they have the USB. But on the smaller planes, you don't have an entertainment system. Although I remember there was a small plane. I think I took it to the first time I went to Newfoundland. I think there was I was on a small plane, and I'm pretty sure that had an entertainment system on the small planes, which I thought was weird. But typically they do not, from what I recall. Let me restart this. So you're going to go from, I imagine you're going to San Francisco, then you're going to go to Montreal, and you spend the weekend in Montreal. It's going to be busy. Yeah, I preferred it when Not Shore was unemployed. I preferred it when he was unemployed because then he was always here. But now Not Shore is gallivanting all over the country. Matthew's going to expos and giving keynote speeches. Like, everybody's just like, everybody's just going everywhere. No time for little old Addie. No time for little old Addie. Nope. All right, let's see. All right. So NBC is Chill at First Guard. What's his name? I forgot his name. Name. Flava Pop. That's right. Flava Pop. Stat is Composure Delta. All right, so this is good. This is good. We've got the basic wiring down. But I think tomorrow what we're going to do, because I'll be by myself, I'm sure, but tomorrow we'll probably pull this mini script implementation into its own file, probably put it as a singleton, and then we're going to have to do some other like reflection tricks, and then we're also going to have to figure out what to do about this. Like I said, this implementation is a proof of concept, but we need to figure out a more permanent solution to that. I don't want to be reparsing every time that we select a new dialogue node, but who knows? Maybe it won't be that bad. Let me check this code in, and then we're going to call it a day. So let me check this in. Oh, my gosh. There's a lot going on here. Incorporating mini script into the game. All Did Henna go? I think she probably fell asleep. She probably fell asleep. You know, and honestly, Matthew, you should be fucking getting to sleep too. Okay? Like, it's fucking what? 11, almost midnight there? What time is it in London? You need to stop with this shit. Okay, this is acceptable. It's 11 p.m. Go to bed. Wrap up. You need to be wrapping up whatever you're working on and go to sleep. It's too late. Okay? All right? Shortly. No. Because shortly probably means, like, shortly probably means 6 hours from now. No. Within the next 30 minutes, you need to be asleep. Or in bed. With it before 11:30, in bed. Or you're getting banned. You're getting banned from the internet. All right, fellas. Have a great day. I hope to see you tomorrow. Not sure. I hope you safely get to Montreal. Matthew, I hope to see you tomorrow. I hope to see you both tomorrow. Henna, I hope you're having sweet dreams about Matthew. And Handbill, I hope to see you back again. All right, fellas. Peace. Bye. Those goddamn English people. I hate them. Oh, wait. What?